Frampton Comes Alive. Did you know anyone that didn't have that album? I didn't think so. You know what? We're going to go headphone on, headphone off here. So you can see my beautiful ear. That's a hot ear right there. I've been complimented on my ears my whole life. That's a good-looking set of ears you got.
No. That's the most insane thing to compliment someone on.
Those are some good-looking ears you got
God,
there,
those
Fischer.
ears are beautiful.
I'm an ear model, mama. All right. Episode 27, Fish and Toast. It is officially here, football season. And I feel like
Let's go.
with us kicking the season off, we kick off with some smelling salts here.
That's the only way to start the season right there.
With a red elephant with blood on his tusks. Is that blood on his tusks?
Yeah, I think it is.
I think that's blood. Is that
going to be your nose?
Yeah, I'm bleeding through my nose here. Oh boy. Okay, this is what we're gonna do here. We're gonna just spin the cap off here. Get a little
You
something,
see
something.
steam's going out of it.
Oh, I think I put too much water in here.
Waterlogged it. Oh.
Oh wow.
That'll get you going.
Wow, I needed this when I was sick last week. That will clear my sinuses up real quick. All right, let's do it a little bit. One more here. Oh, yeah.
Week 1.
Oh, yeah.
Week 1.
Dude, I did this for the first time last week. This bottle says if the smell isn't strong enough, then to add some water into it. And so I added water this time. And that smells strong
That
enough.
woke you up?
Oh, it's ready to go.
Would you do that before a game?
100%.
Yes.
Yes, I'm about to just do this every day now. Like,
When you walk into the office?
yeah, I'm ready for sales, baby. About to Terry Tate office linebacker your ass.
Get pumped up for this meeting.
Wow, dude, you should give that a little something.
You want me to give it a little sniff? I've never. Oh. Pop
Oh yeah,
the top.
you gotta spin the top off. Yeah,
Oh.
don't do the You just gotta spin. It's a little wet from the water in there, so
All right.
be careful. Oh my god, there's a little.
It kind of burns the nostrils.
Yeah, dude, I get it though. I 100% see.
This could my right eye is watering now.
I can tell.
I could actually see that helping if you were sick.
100% sick, and dude, I trying this now. I 100% get why dudes are doing that before kickoff.
Didn't they ban that though?
They did, and that's why it's at my office. Is because when that news came out a couple weeks ago, the guys that do the morning show were like, "All right, we need to try some smelling salts. Let's order some from Amazon." And so that's just been in the office for the last couple of weeks.
That's insane that is illegal now.
Oh my god!
Why would you ban something like that?
I know it's great.
It's not even really a performance enhancer. Just
No, I think it was just because dudes are like bleeding in their brain after a huge hit. And then they do some of that and they're like, I'm fine.
I'm ready to go.
I'm ready to go, coach. Put me back in.
Nostrils are burning.
Oh, man. Whew. All right, yeah, I feel like I'm having
Quick sip.
I feel like I'm having the cocaine drips back in my throat right now. I need to clear my throat. I just love the ASMR of drinking from a beer. Just
Sounds satisfying.
okay. I'm gonna choke if I can do that again. All right, week 0, man. I hear you were locked in front of a TV from 9 a.m. to I don't know when the last game ended. Honestly, on week 0, what was the last? Oh, it was Stanford, Hawaii.
Yep.
I was locked in on Stanford, Hawaii.
This will be the only week of the year that I'm not locked in with
Yeah, it understandable.
the wedding was the only wedding I would approve going to week 0.
You look like such a happy family, though. I saw the picture of you and your sisters and the in-laws or boyfriend, girlfriends, whatever.
It was
just everybody all together.
It was so damn
great.
hot.
So damn hot.
Everyone was sweating. I had my mini fan.
Was there milk? Wait, you brought a fan?
I brought a mini fan.
Like
so,
a little...
Yeah, so I was just ding.
You should have brought like an actual like a paper fan that they would use in like the old.
They had those. They had.
Oh my!
They had those in the church.
It is hot as the Dickens.
They had those in the church I was at.
I think you should have done that. You should have gone classy fan.
I've also never been to a Catholic wedding before, and that was
different.
long.
It's different. Yeah, the ceremony is like 45 minutes at least.
Oh, it was an hour and 20 minutes.
Oh,
at
dude,
least.
there's a whole bunch of things that they got to go through.
Oh, I didn't realize.
It's a whole thing. Yeah.
And they sing talk.
They sing talk.
They
do hymns.
Yeah, I guess if that's what you want to call it.
I
out
remember.
of the scripture.
I remember I DJ'd a wedding, and it was for a Catholic wedding, but I did not do the ceremony because they had someone on the organ, in the church doing it. But as I'm waiting for everybody to get out of the church, I'm just like, dude, what the fuck is going on in there? Like, the ceremony started an hour ago.
What
like,
do we...
they still in there? Sure enough, yeah, they were only like halfway through.
What's crazy is they didn't even really say anything. Like all they did was the repeat after me. Like, I take you. Like they didn't say anything the whole entire. It was all the like priest,
and that just took an hour long.
Oh, there's so many different things they had to go through. Then you had to go through communion, and then you had to go through.
Did you get crackers and wine?
I did not because I'm not Catholic, so I didn't go up there. There was.
Do they? Oh, I thought you were like sitting in the row, and they're like, oh, "Hold on, are you Catholic?"
No, they were like in the program. It was like
I'm
specifically
sorry,
just sit there if you're not Catholic.
I'm sorry, sir. You are not allowed to have any of that.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad that you don't have to do that again. And it was only during week 0 when there were 5 games.
I did get to see probably the best game of the day, though. Iowa State and Kansas State.
Oh, before we get into that, though, I did want to bring this up because I figured out something fun that I think I'm going to do going forward. As long as I stay on top of it, I think that in the Instagram group chat that we're in, I think that I'm just going to send posts after every Liverpool game of the final score, only after wins, and just go in deep, like give a full breakdown, which I think would be great because as being the least knowledgeable about soccer in the group and liking Liverpool, that I think that it's only just going to piss everybody off in that group chat.
Well, I mean, Tyler's at least with you, a Liverpool fan, but...
Oh, that's right. And see, this is what I was trying to figure out yesterday is who is a fan of what team in that group chat. I know Kurt is an Arsenal fan.
Yep.
You are Man City.
Yep.
Spencer is Chelsea.
Yep.
And Kyle is, don't tell me, he's not Tottenham, is he?
No, Irwin's Tottenham.
Okay.
And Josh is Tottenham.
Okay. Mistake, but...
But Kyle used to be Chelsea.
Oh.
He kind of stopped being a Chelsea fan and like kind of rooted like
Does
at
he
one
just
point
go
for like
for-
Southampton, and then
Does he just go Burnley and that's it? Like,
I don't know. I think he just
Swansea?
like has like some teams that he likes, but it's mainly about Crawley.
Crawley Town?
Crawley, baby. Crawley Timbers.
But yeah, I feel like that'd be enjoyable, is just relishing in Liverpool's victories and trying to explain to you guys why they played so well and why they're so dominant, and just to get at your craw there.
Yeah, they got pretty lucky at the end of that
It's all
last
skill,
game.
baby. Never a doubt.
That's all skill.
Never a doubt in the lads. Newcastle and their Saudi money trying to come after us. We'll take Isak.
Mistake.
We'll take Isak and go on our merry way. Thank you very much.
Yeah, Isak needs to get out of Newcastle. He is, I think his whole family is like in jeopardy.
What?
I was reading somewhere that he can't even really go outside of his house. Like Newcastle, they want to like beat the hell out of him.
You know what? Well, as sad as that is, that's just the level of appreciation that I have for hooliganism in English soccer. And I don't feel like
it's on a different level.
Yeah, that will not get to that level. Like, sure, you'll get some twerps tweeting at NFL players that, hey, you fucked up my parlay. I wish you die. But I feel like that is the extent of it. Like, actually, like harassing people as they are going out into their lives. Not even the player, but their family and relatives. Again, that's a dedication to the game that I appreciate.
Yeah, I mean, that is wherever you're born usually has a soccer team in England or slash probably in Europe. And if you do not like support that team to the death,
Oh, dude.
I couldn't imagine that.
Like I've said, if I die, I want to be reincarnated as just like a 6 foot, 345-pound defensive lineman. I will also take British hooligan.
Yeah,
as another reincarnation.
that would be so cool.
I would, and not for a Premier League team. Like I'm talking like League what League 3 or what are the divisions? How do they have it broken down over there? Because I don't want to be like a soccer hooligan for Liverpool. It's like that's easy.
The Premier League, the Championship, League 1, League 2, and the National League.
Yeah, give me the National League. I'm seeing it here. I'm seeing the breakdown. Or you can even go further down. How about Southern Football League Premier Central? I'll be a hooligan for one of those guys. You fucking twat. We got the best right back in all England. I'd be down for that 10 times out of 10. Speaking of, wait, Ireland's not in the UK. Northern Ireland's in the UK.
I mean,
actually,
I think Ireland's in the UK. I would just.
Well,
I would normally say that.
I saw a breakdown about this where it's like,
is it really not?
Well, I think England is England, and then UK is. But then what's Great Britain? So I feel like this is something that geographically we have to figure out here. Differences between England, Great Britain, and the UK. I think UK is all encompassing of all the countries over there.
Yeah.
And I think Great Britain is just the big fat part of the island where it is like Wales, Northern Ireland, and
Scotland.
England and Scotland. Yeah, I think that's how that works.
Yeah, I think you're right with that.
So Ireland, not a part of Great Britain, but I believe part of the UK. Either way, this is supposed to be a segue into the
Ireland game.
Yeah. No. Let me get to the point I was trying to make here. And the season, should we be kicking games off in Ireland or seasons?
No.
Yeah. There was part of me where I'm like, all right, this is cool. And then I got a quarter into this. I'm like, wait, why are we doing this?
The field kind of looked shit. They couldn't they couldn't keep any kind of lines or anything on that.
I didn't know where they were.
Yeah. were we spotting this ball?
You were out of bounds.
Like
that whole
5
play.
feet up.
Yeah. Like, what are we doing?
Very confusing. And it started like kind of pouring.
Oh, it was pissing rain.
Yeah. So, I mean, it did kind of fall in line with Avery Johnson's dad getting in a fight with his brother. That was hooliganism.
That honestly,
that's
here's my conspiracy theory: is that they just wanted the authentic Irish experience, and that they just got absolutely trashed and started fighting with each other outside of the game, because that's just what you do in Ireland.
And that's what you do in families.
Yes, you just
beat each other up.
Yes, exactly.
You got something wrong, you just fight it out, and you're good after.
Also, did we all find out together that Avery Johnson is half black?
I think so. I think a lot of people found that out.
I saw that and it was like video. Avery Johnson's dad. I was like, that's not his dad.
That you look at the comments. Everyone's like, that guy is not black.
That is not his dad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was. I think that was the most shocking aspect of it all. I wasn't taken back by the parental son fighting. I was more so. I'm like, oh my god, Avery Johnson's half black. Like, I would have never guessed. I don't think he can. I don't think he's got a pass on the N-word though. No, I don't think. I don't care. He's like Isaiah Hartenstein?
Yeah,
his dad's black too. Like, you can say you're black, but you cannot say that word. Like, that is. I don't care what you say. Logic doesn't say it.
And technically, I don't know if he might be able to argue his way out of being able to say that.
Before he gets
before he gets
fucking knocked out.
But I mean,
whoa, you guys.
Maybe just not do it and then
I would just
not worry about, yeah.
But yeah, the first game, Iowa State, Kansas State. Iowa State victorious. 24-21, the under hits in dramatic fashion. Could not believe that.
Yeah.
I saw that. That was one of those, usually my hypothetical bets I always hit on, but that was one where I saw the spread was at 50.5. I was like, oh, man, if I had an account to bet on college sports, I'd take the over all day long.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, 50.5, give it to me, baby.
I was bummed Dylan Edwards got hurt right away for Kansas State.
Yeah, he only played like 2 plays and got out of there.
Yeah, I don't know if it was his ankle or what they said it was.
Yeah, hopefully he's fine and ends up getting back to form, because that Kansas State team's really good, and if he is not available for an extended period of time, it'd be unfortunate to see like them lose like 4 of their first 6 games or something, because they had to depend on Avery Johnson, who's kind of looking like he is good but not great.
I mean, Avery Johnson I feel like he outplayed Rocco Beck.
Rocco had a good fourth quarter.
Yeah.
He turned it up when he needed to.
Not that Rocco Beck was like
terrible,
bad at all.
No,
but usually
let's be real. The first half of that game, it was kind of shit. Like, it was let's muff a punt, then let's
it was sloppy.
Let's run a running back sweep that we then drop on the 4-yard line.
It was very sloppy.
Yeah, it was a mess.
It's what you kind of expect from week 0, like when you're in a different country.
Yeah, and maybe that should be our sign. Like, hey, let's not go to Ireland in August, because go figure, it's fucking raining. Does it ever not rain in that country?
I mean, it probably rains a little bit, and then the sun will come out, and then it'll go back to raining.
I feel like it's just perpetually overcast.
Yeah.
They haven't seen the sun in decades.
I do think that Avery Johnson, at least for this first game, he looked to not put himself in jeopardy as much as he did last year, making that just terrible decision and throw where it goes straight to the other team for a turnover. No interceptions.
Yeah.
273 yards passing. 21-30. That's pretty good.
Yeah. I mean, they tried to go for it on that 4th down late in the game on the 4th and 2, 4th and 1, and he wasn't able to get it, which, I don't know. Like, I could think of worse plays that you draw up in that situation, but when you need that many yards, and Avery Johnson, who's not like he's not a small quarterback. He's got a good build to him. He's got a running back build, essentially. Yeah. So for them not to get that first down, it's one of those where you could make a mountain out of a molehill. Be like, oh gosh, I would have ran that play. I don't know if that was the right play for them. But after that, Iowa State takes advantage of the short field. They go up 10, and then Kansas State struck right back first play of the drive to take it down by 3, and then
that was fun.
Yeah, it gave me shades of their game against Colorado last year, where they were just going back and forth.
Bradley with that big one.
And then Iowa State just ices the game, 6.5-minute drive.
They played their game, honestly. I don't think that they would, because their receiving core did not do a whole lot. I mean, they play like sound football right there. Carson Hansen, white running back, crazy.
Let's go, Great White Hope.
Just kind of did enough.
Yeah, I mean, it was like the numbers are not popping off the page.
Controlled the game, though.
Yeah, it was just it was just an ugly first half where there's fumbles and punts and missed field goals as well. And it was very underwhelming. It really didn't ratchet up until that fourth quarter, really.
Yeah.
Like, it was 14-7 going into the fourth, and then the final score is 24-21. So, I thought it was fun, though. I thought it was just entertaining from the sloppiness aspect of it.
That's Big 12 football right there.
There's part of me that watches an ugly football game like that, and you're just like, dude, this is terrible, but also amazing. I think that's just college sports in general. Like, basketball can get like that, too. It's like, both these teams have missed their last 10 shots each. And you're like, dude, that is terrible, but also I can't look away.
Yeah, that might be what we see from the Big 12 this year.
That's true.
Like, all in general, but I mean, it was a good football game, and I think those two teams should be towards the top of the Big 12. So,
yeah, I wouldn't write Kansas State off. Obviously, it's just one game.
One game,
and then you get Dylan Edwards back, and you'll see what they look like. But Iowa State, coming into this game ranked 22. Intrigued to see how the rest of their season looks with Rocco back there controlling things. The other game that I was locked in on, UNLV Idaho State.
Yeah.
That game was not on TV anywhere. I literally had to download the Mountain West
The Mountain West, yeah.
I had to download. I'm going to repeat that. Mountain West has an app.
Impressive.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to look up a couple of the Power 4 conferences here to see if they have their own app. Because if the Mountain West, make it a Power 5 right now with Mountain West being the 5th conference. I don't know what other apps or conferences have an app. Does SEC? Okay, SEC does have an app.
I was going to say majority of the big, like ACC does, Big 10 does. I'm sure Big 12 does.
ACC, the ACC app, 2.5 stars on that app store.
Terrible one.
That's not good. That's not good at all. Big 10, 4 out of 5 stars, only 5 reviews though. You got to get those numbers up. That is not good enough. Does the Mountain West have the best app in the land?
Probably the newest app.
Hey, they got 4.5 stars with 7 reviews. Okay,
not bad.
But that's how I watched the game, and I would have not watched this game unless Idaho State was not doing what they're doing. They literally had the lead in the 4th quarter at one point. I'm pretty sure. If not, it was tied. But that game was insanely close for it being a 30.5 point spread for UNLV. Couldn't believe it.
I didn't get to see any of it. I watched some highlights and looked at the box score. It just honestly looked like UNLV couldn't play defense.
No.
Like
they couldn't. It was, and honestly, UNLV, they obviously should have won this game by a lot more. They got screwed on some pass interference calls in this game. Like 3 different pass interference calls got called on them where I was like, I didn't have a rooting interest, and I still was even like, I wouldn't have called that. But
Jordan Cook threw 50 times through 3 interceptions. They still was within one touchdown. Well,
and they, so Idaho State had the lead in the 4th quarter. They scored with 13:40 left in the 4th quarter to take a 31-24 lead. And then interception, over on downs. But they had a chance. Idaho State had a chance. Go Bengals.
Damn.
Yeah, it was really bad.
Alex Orgy looked like he had a tough day.
I mean, he only played like the first series or 2, and then Calandria went in there. Calandria was the one throwing the rock. I saw Orgy got a rushing touchdown.
We definitely expect that.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, Orgy fumbled at like the 1-yard line trying to get into the end zone. But yeah, UNLV, boy, that would have been hilarious if they lost that. Rashad, my co-host on Saturday, he went to UNLV for a little bit. So we spent too much time on Saturday talking about the UNLV game. And I was texting him during the day. I was like, dude, Idaho State's giving UNLV the business right now.
Fuck, Varkeys Gums.
What a name.
Varkeys. JoJo Earl came over from Alabama, I'm pretty sure. And
college football player names, just so great.
He only had 2 receptions for -1 yard.
JoJo Earl.
Wow.
Just a couple screenplays going there.
Yeah, that's
a couple RPOs. Varkeys Gums. That's a Key and Peele name for sure. So UNLV, they got by Idaho State, which was unfortunate.
A win's a win. Dan Mullen gets his first win there.
Yeah, that would have been a program-changing win though for Idaho State. Maybe see them in the Pac-12 in a few years if they pull that one off.
Watch out for them in the FCS. Maybe they're a little sneaky in the Big Sky.
The other 2 games that were on that day that I did not watch, Kansas trouncing Fresno State.
Oh, yeah. Jalen Daniels actually healthy right now. Looked really good. I will say, if he keeps taking the hits that he's taking, he's not going to be healthy very long.
Jalen Daniels,
yeah.
See, and this is his name is too damn close. I say Jaden Daniels.
Oh yeah, I mean it's really close.
Yeah, I feel like I should just be able to call him Jaden, and people will understand what I'm talking about.
Or you can just call him JD.
Yeah, that too. J. Daniels.
I mean, he's really good, and he runs that system really well.
18 for 23 touchdowns, efficient. I like it.
But I don't like their offensive line. They leave him open way too much, and he runs the ball a ton. So can he stay healthy? He hasn't stayed healthy really in a year, which is unfortunate. EJ Warner had a hard day at the office.
EJ Warner. Oh, yeah. Kurt's son.
Yeah.
18 for 29, 179, 2 interceptions. Yeah, I think Fresno State, it's going to be a rough season for them.
Yeah, I think they're just kind of figuring out Matt Entz's style. It's going to take a little bit, I think.
They got to get ready before they're in the Pac-12. This is the shitty year for them before they get to the Pac-12. They're going to take this year to suck, and then they'll join the Pac-12 and rip off an 11-1 season and win the conference, and there's your Pac-12 champion next year.
Well, okay. Calm down.
Yeah, I didn't. Was it Kansas, Fresno State? I watched little to none of that, if any, actually. I think I took a nap, actually. I think that was my Saturday nap.
That was opening up by Kansas' new stadium, too, so they were all hyped.
Yeah, $450 million renovation.
Booth Stadium.
My
D
God.
Booth.
Who knew? Who knew Kansas cared that much about football?
Yeah.
And then Western Kentucky over Sam Houston, whatever, 41-24. The game that I was really locked in, though, was...
you were real locked in with the Hawaii Stanford?
Oh, yeah. I was over at, what is it, my girlfriend and her friends, they do a family dinner, like once a month or every 2 months or something like that.
Oh, yeah, the big feast.
And I made some crack chicken sliders. It's like this ranchy, cheesy chicken slider thing. It was delicious.
They killed it?
It was great, yeah. I was really worried at first because I noticed that nobody was taking them when they were making their plates, and I was like, oh, shit.
I'm going to be the one with the whole plate going home.
And then by the end of the night, there was only 3 left. I'm
okay.
Like, fuck yeah. I'm like, let's go. But no, I was watching that game. I was locked in on Hawaii Stanford.
Ben Goldbranson.
Yeah.
He should not be starting.
Dude.
Power 5 level.
I mean, he shouldn't, but Stanford is... Oh, my God.
Good thing he's going to be a doctor.
I'm looking at his stat line right now.
Oh, yeah, it's terrible.
15 of 30 for 109.
In an interception.
The interception, I saw that when it happened.
It was a bad interception, but also a good interception.
Play.
Yeah, from
it was a great play by that Hawaii player.
Yeah.
That was sick.
It was a sick interception, but it was a bad pass, too.
Also, found out this week that, thanks to my girlfriend, that go bows is like an expression that they use. Like,
oh, for the bows, the rainbows?
Yeah, go bows.
Go bows.
Go bows. Because she's from Hawaii. A couple of her friends are from Hawaii. So I was showing her. I was like, oh, I'm watching the Hawaii game right now. And she's like, oh, go bows. And I'm like, is that a thing? And she's like, yeah, go bows. Like, I was like, oh, my God, this is the first time I've ever heard that.
Amazing.
And I'm a huge Hawaii fan, all right?
Massive.
My Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. But, yeah, it's funny that the reaction coming out of this game, people were like, oh, my God, Stanford, what are you doing? But Hawaii was favored.
Yeah. I mean, they were supposed to win that game.
Yeah. I think people just like seeing Stanford lose that game to Hawaii, an ACC Power 4 team going to Hawaii and losing, is just like the optics of that looks really bad. But I guess people don't realize how bad Stanford is.
Yeah. Stanford, I mean... You got it. They can't bring anyone in really in the transfer portal except for Ben Goldbranson because he's going to be a doctor, has good enough grades. So, I mean, you're pretty much screwed.
Yeah.
Like, unless you're able to recruit top talent, which you aren't because you're not bringing any. Your NIL is not good.
I'm thinking of like Frank Reich in a recruiting pitch. It's like, well, you can come to Stanford. I'm not going to be here, but you should come.
They had to bring Andrew Luck with them every single time.
Listen, yeah, exactly. Like,
yeah.
Frank, oh yeah, he may or may not be here after this. I don't know, whatever. But trust us, it's going to be a good time here at Stanford. You definitely should come here. Yeah, that's going to be tough sledding for Stanford over the next forever.
God.
They've got BYU in a couple weeks next, which was hilarious because Suk over on Primetime there, he was like, I am not going to watch Stanford for the rest of the year. And little did he know that his alma mater, BYU, was playing Stanford in a couple weeks. He's like, okay, well, I guess I am.
I guess I'm going to be watching
I guess
it
I am
again.
going to watch Stanford at least one more time. But
I mean, honestly, let's see if they get better, you know?
they will not.
They have a terrible win total, so they're not expected to win a bunch of games.
Like they're over under.
Yeah.
Can I guess? I'm going to go.
But I don't know for sure. What I'm guessing it off the top of my head.
I'm going to go like 3.5.
That's what I would guess
Yeah.
too. 3.5.
I'm going 3.5 win total for Stanford.
In which it means that since Stanford was not favored in that right there, that wasn't one of the games they were supposed to win.
Well, looking at their schedule, like what would they be favored in?
I know. That's why I'm so confused.
At Virginia?
Under.
I mean, at Virginia, I think they're still going to... Virginia's bad, but they'll probably lose that.
Dude, Virginia's much better than them.
Versus San Jose State at home. I mean, you just lost to Hawaii, so why should I mean, they might not win a game this year. They're going to pull out one against someone that we don't expect. You all right over there?
Yeah.
Spilling on yourself?
Like usual.
Oh, God.
Just another day.
Get this guy a poncho.
I need a bib.
Yeah. Maybe they get Virginia or San Jose State, but yeah. I don't know about that. Stanford over under win total. There's only one book that has their over under win total. It is DraftKings, I believe. Yes, and it is 3.5.
Okay.
Take the under. Take the under after what I just saw on Saturday. My God. Week zero is such a tease, man. Like it's technically college football, and very much just like goes to show that you give me UNLV Idaho State close game, then you got me downloading the Mountain West app to watch that game. Like if that is a week 1 or a week 2 game, I could give two shits about that. But week zero has this strange pull. And it's just like, oh, you want some Western Kentucky Sam Houston? And it's like, not really, but
I'll take it.
Yeah, sure. If it's the only thing you're going to give me, I would rather watch that than preseason NFL.
Yeah, because it's legit.
Yeah.
Like, it's legit. This goes towards your record. It is it's regular season. We're ready to go. You don't get any warm-ups. You don't get any scrimmages. It's go time.
Yeah.
That's what I love.
I had a great time watching Idaho State UNLV. I had the time of my life, as they would say.
I'm sad I missed that one, honestly.
Yeah, I'm sad that Idaho State wasn't able to pull it out in Allegiant Stadium. Again, program changing win that could have been for the Bengals.
Didn't have to travel that far either.
It's real unfortunate. Does Idaho or Idaho State play in the dome in the like rec center or whatever?
Idaho State does. Oh, they both might.
I wouldn't be surprised if both of them.
I think they both have domes.
All right, we're gonna have to look this up here. Stadium.
I know Idaho does.
I feel like that's the ICCU dome. Is that what I'm thinking of right now?
A couple domes.
Well, the weather it gets chilly. It gets fishy over there, and oh my God, there's like 20 people in that stadium.
Sounds about right.
I don't know. Do the Vandals, Idaho Vandals football stadium? Yeah. Oh wait, no. This is a different dome. They both have domes.
That's what I was saying. I think they both have domes.
Both have domes, just different locations. The
It's
P1 FCU Kibbe Dome is where Idaho.
Kibbe Dome. That's right.
Is where Idaho plays. You
Yeah,
got the
I remember.
P1 FCU Kibbe Dome, and then the ICCU Dome. Credit unions, man. Look at that. I think that's a credit union. P1 FCU.
Idaho's just a dome state.
Your community, your credit union, P1 FCU. Yeah. To Idaho Community Credit Union, I'm guessing, is where Idaho State Bengals play. How about that? I love how their seats colors do not match at all. I wish I could show you here. Maybe I can show you this picture over on our screen here. Give me 2 seconds. Because the Idaho State home stadium, you seeing this right now?
Oh,
They have
the
green
Steelers?
seats. They got yellow. They've got orange. They've got gold. They've got navy blue seats.
it's a little of the Saints.
Yeah, just doesn't matter. Whatever is the cheapest. They got a row of blue there randomly in the middle of the orange. I love it. I absolutely love it. But yeah, unfortunately, they couldn't get the dub in Allegiant Stadium.
Yeah. Well, at least we get some better games this week, you know?
Do we?
Some better games this week.
Iowa State or Ohio State, Texas, is that gonna be more entertaining than UNLV, Idaho State? I don't know.
I can't tell you for sure, but I can tell you that I'm excited to watch this Boise State South Florida game. And
yeah, that's the first game on Thursday, right?
Yep.
2:30. I will be mid-flight, I'm pretty sure. I will either be in flight or I will be already landed.
Hopefully landed.
Yeah.
So you can check up on it at least. Nebraska-Cincinnati is the one I'm waiting for, that later game at 6.
There was something about that matchup when I was going over the slate of games that just kind of, I kept gravitating towards that. There's something about that matchup. It's a Big 12 matchup. I know Cincinnati's not supposed to be very good. Maybe it's the Nebraska factor, like to see if Nebraska actually pops this year. They had some moments last year where you think like,
There's a lot of people that are high on Nebraska.
Yeah,
a lot of people.
Yeah, you had two second year of Temu, Patrick Mahomes, and Dylan Raiola. Is Matt Rule able to take that offense to a new level because they seemingly haven't yet?
They brought in a few weapons. Dane Key from Kentucky, who's supposed to be really good.
Okay.
They're excited about. I'm a little worried about their defense. I think they could be a nice over team this year.
Hitting the over?
Yeah.
Because they're giving up so many points?
Yeah, I think they'll be able to score quite a bit of points, but I think they're going to be giving up quite a bit of points too. They lost a little bit from last year.
Yeah, there's just something about that game, like I said. I don't know if it's because it's a week 1 conference game or if it's the Nebraska factor, but that was one of them that kind of stuck out to me. Outside of the top 10 matchups, we have 3 top 10 matchups on Saturday, which is fucking wild for week 1. What other games are you excited to watch? Because I got a list here. I got a couple games here that are getting my pants tight.
Well, for me, being in the Big Ten, I'm interested to see a lot of the Big Ten, like Minnesota. I want to see how they look with Drake Lindsey, their new quarterback they're breaking in. And I really like Buffalo in the MAC this year. I'm a MAC guy, so
action.
Buffalo, they're one of my favorites to win the MAC this year. So this 17.5 point spread. Wonder how that can get a little weird. But if we
hold on, I just want to make sure the first game that you mentioned that you're excited to watch outside of the top 10 matchups, Buffalo, Minnesota.
Well, I mean, other than the Thursday games, but Auburn, Baylor, I'm excited to watch.
That was another one. I think it's just because it's Power 4 non-conference, but I mean Auburn was just outside of the top 25 as far as votes. Baylor, I have no idea about anything about that team. I would like to think that Dave Aranda is a little bit on the hot seat this year. The seat is a little warm, a little toasty.
The fact that they won 6 games to end the season last year kind of got them off. And that team, they're supposed to be pretty damn good. One of the favorites to win the Big 12 this year.
Well, who isn't a favorite to win the Big 12?
I know. But they have Sawyer Robertson, who's supposed to be a legit quarterback. He was pretty good last year.
He earned some respect from me because at Big 12 Media Days, they were showing pictures of old NFL players. Not even old. This was like Calvin Johnson. Like guys like this. Like they were showing pictures.
Oh, he was able to name them?
He named every single one.
Good.
All these other guys from the Big 12 were like, I don't know who that is. I couldn't tell you. But he knew every single one. And I was like, this dude knows ball. All right.
I got to see if this Jackson Arnold experiment is going to be okay. From those videos that they've been posting about Hugh Freeze just ripping into him for taking sacks, holding the ball too long.
Oh,
just making me laugh.
Color me intrigued. I'm going to have to find these videos now.
Eric Singleton, dynamic wide receiver they brought in for Georgia Tech. They paid a lot of money for him, so excited to see him along with their sophomore wide receiver they have, Coleman. I think he's supposed to be really good. I'm a Hayes King fan, so Georgia Tech, Colorado.
Glad he brought up. That was one of the games I put down as the Georgia Tech angle, but also the Colorado angle because they named their starter, which honestly wasn't like surprising at all. Kadon Salter from Liberty. As soon as they got
senior.
him in the transfer portal, that's going to be their starter next year. I know they got Julian Lewis 5-star kid. But yeah, They're going to have Salter out there to start. Yeah, I'm intrigued with that one because Georgia Tech, another team just outside the top 25, Haynes King, stud. And then this new iteration of Colorado without Shador and without Travis Hunter. And I'm very intrigued to see how this game goes. And I think Georgia Tech is like a 6.5 point favorite in this one, maybe 6 from when I last look. They are the favorite, but yeah, that was one of the games like outside of the top 25 matchups. That was one of the more intriguing matchups for me.
I have a couple sicko ones that I'm excited about.
As if Buffalo, Minnesota wasn't sick enough.
Yeah. Well, mainly because of my win total that I played. Southern Miss, Mississippi State.
That's right.
Seeing if I can get a little upset here.
Golden
week
Eagles.
1. Let's see. Fly, Eagles, fly.
Caca.
And then, what is it? Oh, Kurt Signetti in playing Old Dominion. Old Dominion, I don't know if you remember last year, week 1, went to South Carolina. Almost should have beat South Carolina if they didn't fumble on their. I think South Carolina had 2 scoring drives that were one started from the 6, one started from the 2. So just basically gifted touchdowns.
23-19 victory.
Yeah, it was
South Carolina.
That one Old Dominion could have pulled out. They're bringing back their quarterback, who's still pretty good, a playmaker, and I want to see how good Fernando Mendoza looks in this system. So, of course, I'm going to be keeping an eye on that one.
Yeah, it's the week 1 matchups. Sometimes it's annoying because you're excited to see a lot of guys with their new teams at quarterback. But also it's like, all right, well, you're playing St. Mary's Catholic for the blind. Like, I don't know, like if I really should be, taking this at face value or not.
Is this legit?
Yeah. So, I mean, that's like the only unfortunate part. I got 2 games that are very intriguing
outside of the top 25?
Outside of the top 25.
Okay.
Both, well, actually, I can't say both are Power 4 matchups. Because one of them technically is not. But the late night slate of Oregon State versus Cal and Utah versus UCLA, those 2 games, very intrigued by both of those.
Yep.
Obviously, Oregon State versus Cal because of the Beavers, Oregon State factor, seeing Malik Murphy for the first time. But even more so, I am very intrigued to see what Jaron Kiwe Sagapolatele.
Yeah.
Did I nail that right there?
You were very close.
I'm going to take it. I'm going to say that's a victory right
there.
Very intrigued to see him as a true freshman starting quarterback. I know that, and there's a weird part of me that looks at him, and even though he committed to Oregon and then decommitted a week later and transferred to Cal, like, there's just part of me that still finds him really intriguing as a 5-star true freshman that I'm not like going to hate watch him.
Yeah.
Like if he's really fucking good and he ends up just torching the Beavers and has this like insane career, then yeah, I'm going to be a little miffed. But there's part of me that just wants to see how he is as a freshman quarterback. Like,
yeah, I want to see that. I want to see how good he is. He's got to be better than his brother, who had an awful weekend last weekend.
Who's his brother?
Portland State quarterback.
Oh, dear God.
Oh, he had a tough day against Tarleton.
I did have that game on. And the fact that I was seeing Hillsborough...
He was one of like 3 that were in there.
That I saw Hillsborough Stadium on ESPN2.
Awesome.
I just couldn't wrap my brain around that.
Yeah.
I was like, how the fuck did this get ESPN2?
Yeah.
And then UNLV, Idaho State, wasn't even on TV at that time. I think that's what I realized. I was like, all right, I got to figure this out because I was watching Portland State, Tarleton State live from Hillsborough Stadium on ESPN2, and I'm like, there's got to be a way I can watch this UNLV game.
Bruce
please.
Barnum's got to get the team ready for that kind of game, and nope.
Well, we'll see if he ever gets that team ready.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, that Oregon State Cal game will be super intriguing, obviously, from a local standpoint, but just seeing
where those 2 teams are, too. Like,
Jaron S.
Where they're at. They both, I mean, Cal lost so much that it's like, how is that team going to look?
Yeah.
I have no idea.
Yeah, the Mendoza? He went from there to Indiana.
Yeah.
And then the goddamn running back who is now at Oklahoma.
Jay Knott.
Thank you.
Did you see that Oklahoma put their depth chart out and he's 3rd?
What?
Yeah, he's transferred there to be third
Oh my god.
third string.
Is this for real?
I was like, oh God, I feel bad for him.
What are your sources, sir?
They,
Dove Kleiman,
it was on the
2025 Oklahoma Sooners depth chart, running back.
yeah.
Oh my god. Yeah, sure enough. Senior transfer. Third string.
Yeah, I was like,
Javonte Barnes, Torrey Blaylock, and then Jaden Knott. How about that?
isn't Blaylock a freshman too?
He is a freshman.
He must be legit if he's.
He is a freshman. Excuse me. Oh my god. Get it together, Jaden. And then the other game of
Utah.
that Utah UCLA game. Obviously, just to see the big part of that is Nico, to see what he looks like in UCLA. I mean, he is banking on himself.
Yeah, I mean, from what I've heard, is that their UCLA is supposed to have all their wide receivers healthy. That they've been sitting out, so we'll see about that. I think this is another game that could go over. I think both teams are going to be able to score quite a bit if UCLA has a healthy team.
That over-under set at 52.5.
Okay, I would probably go over, honestly.
Take the over. 5.5 point favorite Utah is.
But this is going to be interesting. Jason Beck. Yes, Jason Beck breaking in his offense there that he took over from New Mexico, and Devin Dampier. Devin Dampier, 1,000-yard rusher last year.
They didn't want to give Cam Rising another year.
God, no.
All three of their wide receivers transfers coming in.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like they're supposed to be good.
I mean, their whole skill position group is transfers.
I mean, they needed an overhaul, to be honest.
Yeah, they were pretty underwhelming offensively for the last couple of years, even with Cam Rising. Yeah, wow. How about that? Quarterback, running back, and even the backup running back. Honestly, first, second, and third string running back, all transfers for Utah. Devin Dampier, where did he come from?
New Mexico. He
Okay.
came over with the offense coordinator.
Oh, you just said that.
Yeah, so they don't have
Glad
to.
I'm paying attention. And then 3 wide receivers. They're going the Penn State route, getting just as many transfer wide receivers as possible. All right. Yeah, Utah needs to have a good year. A very lackluster season last year for them. Not up to their standard, especially after being the favorite to win the conference.
Yeah.
Yeah, they needed a bounce back season. But yeah, I mean, and there is something that regardless of being in different conferences, that's Pac-12 after dark, baby. Oregon State and Cal, Utah, UCLA. There's part of me that with all these conference changes that the Pac-12 will never die. And when you see these matchups, it's still just like, go Pac-12. That's a Pac-12 after dark game.
Do you have any interest in watching that New Mexico Michigan game just to see how Bryce Underwood looks for his first?
This goes back to my point of like, I'm intrigued to see certain dudes play for the first time, but then you see who they're playing and they're like, okay, I'm not as intrigued anymore at all. So that was one of those, like Michigan. They're playing New Mexico. They're a 34.5 point favorite. Like, maybe I'll catch a little bit just to, see how Bryce Underwood looks, but also I'll also wait for them to play someone that's actually good, like the next week against Oklahoma, who is a top 25 team. Like, sign me up for that. I will definitely be watching that one. Some other like top 25 games, like Texas A&M is playing UTSA. Like, yeah, I think that they're an intriguing team. Texas A&M, they always are. Because of just how much money they're pouring in that program. But to see Marcel Reed like get the reins for the full season, like that team with Weigman last year sucked, and it seemed like whenever Reed came in, they were actually able to do something. And so to see him for a full season, again, Oklahoma, John Mateer going against Illinois State, and it's like, God damn it! Like,
can they take the next step though? Like some of these guys, like Marcel Reed. We know he can run.
Yeah, can he
do
throw?
anything else?
Yeah.
Like, can he pass? Can he get it to the playmakers? a weird game that I know that you're not going to watch that I will be tuning in for.
Kent State Merrimack.
No, it doesn't get that much better, though.
Navy
Rice.
VMI. Oh.
Rice, Louisiana.
Rice, Louisiana, huh?
Now,
you're locked in on that one.
Scott Abel takes over as the head coach of Rice this year.
And Scott Abel came from
Davidson in the FCS. He ran an offense that was wild. It was this spread option attack, and it was 10th in the FCS. It was just something unique. Like, they almost ran like triple option sometimes too.
Like, this is Rice that's going to be running this now?
Yeah, he's implementing his system to Rice, and I want to see how it's going to transition. And he does some like crazy stuff that I think could be gadgety enough for Rice and could set him aside and like maybe get him a win or two. Like, he was pretty good at Davidson, and his offense is interesting. So,
are you selling me on Rice, Louisiana right now?
I don't know. I just want to take a look need at least a few possessions of that game.
Isn't that a dish at Popeyes, Louisiana rice? Don't they have that? Cajun rice? Oh, it's Cajun rice. That's what it is. Cajun rice at Popeyes. All right. Well, yeah, you tell me how that one goes. I will not be locked in on that one.
Yeah, I'll have like a couple boxes up.
Yeah.
A couple boxes, maybe one with Texas State in there same time. I don't know.
The one game that I hope, like, I go back and forth with this because I feel like it could get ugly. But also the spread indicates to me that it might not be as ugly as we think. Alabama, Florida State. Alabama's a 13.5-point favorite.
I'm excited for that.
This could be Alabama like 45-10. Or for some reason, like, oh, look at Florida State this year. They got a new vision. Oh, maybe Mike Norvell's got these guys bought in. And then they lose by like 3 at the end of the game. It's at Florida State.
The biggest thing, I'm just like, what does Thomas Castellanos do?
Yeah.
I know Alabama wants to kill him after his comments that he's made.
What were those?
I think
you have told me these before. Told him before, but I want to hear it again.
Pretty cocky about everything.
Yeah.
And at one point, he like threw all of his Boston College teammates under the bus, saying that he had to do everything for them. It's just like, oh, God.
All right, here we go from the Tuscaloosa News. I dreamed of playing against Alabama. They don't have Nick Saban to save them. I just don't see them stopping me.
Yeah. It's just unbelievable. It's like, oh,
yes.
There's bulletin board material. That'll let you tune in there.
While Castellanos' comments sparked a fire from select Crimson Tide football players, the Florida State quarterback is doubling down. When asked at ACC Media Days if he would have said some things differently, Castellanos agreed but stood by his initial statement. We stand on what I said. I said what I said, and we stand on that. I mean, no disrespect to none of those guys at Alabama or anything like that. I just have confidence in my guys and the work we've been putting in and preparing and the preparation we've been putting together. That's all that was. No disrespect to those guys, but we stand on what I said. We stand on business.
I think Alabama's going to kill him, personally.
See, like, again, the only reason I bring that up is because of the spread. I was like, 13.5. I was like, oh, my God, do they think that this is going to be closer than we anticipate? But if someone gunned to my head was like, what's going to happen in this game? I'm like, Alabama's going to fucking crush them. Like,
I don't know that Florida State has enough weapons to keep up with Alabama's defense, regardless of what Ty Simpson does. They got a bunch of weapons.
Yeah, I mean, when you recruit 5 stars and have a top 3 recruiting class like every single year, like in Florida State coming off the worst year that they've ever had, like, and a dude from Boston College, I mean, I know he's okay over there, but I just don't, like, wake me up when Florida State is formidable again. I don't believe it. I don't believe they're going to be able to keep this close. Hammer the spread. Oh my God. DJ Uyunglele finished with only 1,065 passing yards last year.
Yeah, it was
God damn.
Along with what Michigan did passing wise.
Jesus fucking Christ. God, they were so bad last year. So yeah, I don't know. That would probably be like the least intriguing of my intriguing games. Really, it's the top 10 matchups. Texas, Ohio State. Very intrigued to see what Texas looks like, obviously with Arch, but they had, I think they only have one returning offensive lineman. All the other four all went to the draft last year.
For Texas?
Yeah.
Yeah, they also had one of their starting tackles get hurt. I think he's for the season.
Oh, fantastic. Yeah, that's exactly what he wanted to happen.
Yeah, so
before you start the year.
I think really, I mean, it's Texas. They should have dudes pretty much at every level at some point, but I don't know. It's really going to be, I think it's going to be a great matchup. I think Ohio State being at home is like a really bit sneaky underdog thing there.
It helps.
I mean, if you look at the spread, it basically just says, hey, you guys got home field.
Yeah, that's
like, you're favored.
Yeah, if this was in Texas, I'm sure they would be the 1.5 point favorite or whatever.
I know that Texas held Jeremiah Smith to, what was it, one catch in the semifinals. But I don't know. If you want to do that, they got exactly what they did last time. They got Carnell Tate. They got Max Clare. They got Brandon Ennis. They got so many different weapons they can still hurt you with.
Yeah, Tate kind of came onto the scene a little bit later in the season.
Yeah, he finally got healthy.
Yeah.
And I think, I mean, I'm going to take Jeremiah Smith over anyone. Like,
who's the speedster that Texas has, though? Is it
Moore?
No, it's
Ryan Wingo?
Yes, thank you, Wingo. Trey Wingo's son. No relation?
Not even close.
What? Oh. Yeah, that dude, I remember a couple plays last year where I was like, oh boy, he got some speed on him.
Yeah, Wingo. Moore's pretty good. Gunnar Helm, he went to the NFL, so he's gone. I'm sure they got some guys behind him. They recruit like crazy, so.
And then, of course, the debut of one Julian Sain of Ohio State.
Yeah, you just got to put the ball up in Forrest's direction. He'll go get it.
Yeah, I wonder, and as the season will play out, we'll find out more and more. Is this going to be a holy shit, this guy's really, really good, or is this like a Kyle McCord kind of season for Ohio State where they finish like 9-3?
I think he's got better arm talent. I just don't know. He's not as elusive as Arch is, and he's probably going to have some growing pains.
Yeah.
But he's got all the arm talent in the world to be really good.
Hey, congratulations. You won the starting job at Ohio State. Can you go play Texas now?
Yeah. Honestly, just you got to throw it up to 4-17. You should be fine.
Hey, if I'm going to be making my first college start ever, I would gladly do it at Ohio State. That would make things pretty easy for me.
Mm-hmm.
My God, Ohio State is so fucking annoying. Their worst season was over the last, 20, was that Luke Fickell year, 6-7.
Ugh.
In between Tressel and Urban Meyer.
Oh, yeah, when Fickell was the interim.
Yeah, they literally have won 12 games, 14, 12 games, 11, 12, 13, 7 during the COVID year, and then 11, 14.
Yeah, that's...
Fuck those guys, dude.
Fuck them.
God.
But that's a great game to start out the morning with, 9 a.m. our time.
I'm going to be locked in.
Yeah, I will be driving down to Eugene with it on my phone the whole time.
No, you're going to be tuning in to Sports Saturday with Rashad, Taylor, and not me. Actually, the show ends at 9, so you're fine. You can tune into that game.
I was going to say yours will be on before.
Well, Rashad is on from 7 to 9 a.m.
Oh, you're not even on this week.
No, I'm not going to be there. I'm in San Francisco.
That's right.
I'm going to do a call-in. I'm going to do a hit, though, at 8:30.
Are you?
Oh, I told Rashad. I was like, I'll call in. I got you, boo. I was like, I'll still be riding with you guys. Don't you worry.
All right.
And then the other top 10 matchups of the weekend. Oh, my God. I just had LSU, Clemson, the Battle of the Tigers.
And his family.
And a family.
I hope Clemson just wipes the floor with them.
Clemson's a very intriguing team this year. I don't know why. I think it's because, their defensive line is supposed to be just disgusting. I I mean, they could win the national championship this year, dude. They are the best team in the ACC, and I feel like it's like Miami's a distant second. Like I feel like there is a big gap between them two.
Yeah, I mean, there are so many people so high on this Clemson team. I think they're a good team. I am not sold that they're as good as everyone thinks they are.
I'm really the most intriguing thing to me is to see how this defense performs because they've got some studs up front. I can't give you names, but I just know that they've got like 3
Peter
dudes.
Woods is a monster up front. Parker, I think it's JT Parker on the edge.
I feel like that's all I've read about is that like they've got 3 dudes from the Feldman's freak list that are in like the top
TJ Parker,
15.
that's who it is. Yeah, that's TJ Parker is like one of the top edges in the country.
Yeah, it's like one of the best units overall in the country is their defensive front.
I'm not sold on their back end though.
See, hey, create pressure, get coverage sacks, baby.
Yeah.
Just hold it long enough to where, if teams are running these long developing routes, you're able to, have the coverage be good enough to where that defensive line and edge rushers can get to the quarterback, make them uncomfortable, and then they got to change their game plan at that point. That's just hold up, don't let anybody behind you and just let those dudes feast up front.
They got some good wide receivers, though. Antonio Williams, Bryant Wesco, and what's his name? TJ Moore. Those guys are all really good.
Yeah, you say Antonio Williams.
Yep.
904 yards last year, 11 touchdown receptions. TJ Moore, 651, 5 touchdowns. Wesco, 708, 5 touchdowns. Bringing them all back, huh?
Yeah, I mean, they're young. I think they're all sophomores.
Wow. And then obviously Klubnik.
Yeah, a lot of people. He's preseason first-team All-American, so.
They did lose running back Phil Maffa. Go Cowboys. He did make the 53-man roster. Just saying. And they got a sophomore, Jay Haynes, it looks like will be getting the bulk of the carries for them. Yeah, Clemson's an intriguing team. They got hype. They got good players.
At home.
Yeah.
At home for this game. Brian Kelly, there's just something that I don't like about the guy that I just want him to
the
fail.
fact that he's a murderer and he has a fake Southern accent.
Yeah.
He's
just fake.
Yeah, that'll do it. That'll do it.
Politician.
And always will be locked into LSU for my boy Harold Perkins, though.
Yeah, Harold Perkins.
Because they kind of have him playing like a hybrid safety linebacker thing this year.
Yeah.
There's part of me that I feel like we talked about this a couple of weeks ago, is that like Brian Kelly just goes to Harold Perkins and like, I need you to do this year. Like, we're fucked in this part. Can you do this for me? And he's like, sure.
Yeah.
He's like, I can do basically whatever you want me to do on defense, so fuck it. Yeah.
Nussmeier at quarterback, did you see that he's wearing the 18? They gave him the number 18.
Is that like
year?
an LSU
It's
thing?
like, yeah.
Anybody who wears 18, it's like
a big thing
news to
offensively
me.
for him.
Who are the former 18s?
It started out with Matt something in 2003 when they won the national championship.
He earns number 18 jersey.
Yeah.
Becomes first Tiger since 2003. Doesn't really sound like an honor then. No one's worn it for 22 years.
I don't think they really were. I don't think that's right.
Which is handed to a player each season. He's the first
quarterback. Yeah.
Since 2003. Okay.
I was like, I think they've had some defensive guys wear them lately.
Matt Mock.
Matt Mock, that's right.
In 2003. Okay. All right, that makes a little bit more sense. I was like,
legend Matt Mock.
I was going to say, it doesn't sound very prestigious if no one's worn it for 22 years. Like, what are we doing? Okay, yeah, I'm seeing some of LSU's best players in recent memory of Don 18, Tre'Davious White, Clavon Chasen, Mekhi Wingo, Greg Penn III, Josh Williams. I could keep going.
Similar to their 7, which Harold Perkins is wearing again.
Yep.
So
okay, makes sense. And then the Sunday night matchup. Miami, Notre Dame, Catholics versus convicts, baby.
I'm excited for this one.
I am too. I love the standalone
I will be tuned in.
Week 1 Sunday top 25 matchup that they give us every year.
What time do you get back? Are you getting back on Sunday?
Yes, I'm coming back home on Sunday. As far as time goes, let me look. That is gonna be close.
Oh,
My flight is at 2:40, and it says I should be landing around 4:28. Right as this thing's kicking off.
I mean, it'll be. Let's
No
be
one
honest,
better
it'll
shit
be
themselves
like
on this
4:40.
plane that cause a delay
Yeah.
or something like that. No one better be using their vape in the bathroom that causes us to be delayed by an hour and be pissed. Another intriguing game. Two new-ish quarterbacks, at least in new locations, CJ Carr, and then obviously Carson Beck with his hot girlfriend down in Miami. Are they together still?
Nope.
Did he cheat on her?
Yeah, I think so.
Were those
Or
the reports?
he was like exchanging texts or snaps or something like that with someone else.
Stay off the Snapchat, kids.
I mean, there's a lot of women in temptation in Miami, so I could see him getting.
Can't blame you.
He also seems like a fucking weirdo.
Hold on real quick. How about this? Wait, which Cavender twin was he dating?
Good question.
All I know is that your boy Jake Ferguson starting
he is
Cowboys.
one of them.
He's got one of them.
Yeah.
He's with Haley. Yeah.
Was the other one Hannah?
Scrolling. Yes.
Okay.
It is Hannah. Hannah and Haley Cavender.
Didn't work out for Hannah.
No. 4.6 million followers on their TikTok. Cavender twins. And twins. And I love football on TV. And those twins.
That was a great commercial.
Yeah, it was kind of weird when you think about it in retrospect. Like,
Yeah.
we had a weird like twin fascination for a few years.
We could get away with some like controversial shit back in the day.
I'd love to do it with some twins. Like, it's kind of weird, you know, like separately or together. Because if it's together, then yeah, it's kind of fucking weird. But, yeah, I mean, Carson Beck, does he suck? We'll find out after one game. We'll make our conclusion if he sucks. How about that?
Jeremiah Love should be fully healthy, ready to go, ready to run.
Yeah, I mean, Notre Dame obviously coming off of the loss in the national championship game. Remember when they lost to Northern Illinois last year? Then continued to win every single game after that.
Thomas Hammock was just on cloud 9 for about 5 weeks.
Oh yeah, I would be too. Yeah.
I know this isn't a top 25 game, but are you at all interested to see the nightcap on the Big Ten Network with Washington? To see what they look like
I mean,
against Colorado State?
again, to go
They
back
are
where we're talking about,
22.5-point favorites, but
there's a lot of teams that I'm intrigued to see what they look like, but just not right now.
yeah.
Like, once you give me a better opponent to care about,
That's
like
fair.
that's when there's going to be a lot of games this weekend where I'm like, oh, what'd this team do? Oh, they crushed. Okay, and he went 22 of 28 for 308 yards and 4 touchdowns and no picks. All right, cool. Not exactly shocked that they did that.
Yeah.
You know, so like, am I intrigued by what Washington does on Saturday? Sure. But when I looked at that like late slate of games on Saturday, the whole slate of games on Saturday, the Washington one, I was like, all right, yeah, it's Washington and they're playing, right? Like, okay, cool. But as far as the matchup goes, it doesn't really get me hot and bothered.
Yeah.
You know, like you're playing Colorado State. All right, cool, I guess.
I understand
Like this
that.
is what is it? I believe on Friday, Oklahoma State plays because Oklahoma State is who the Ducks play in week 2,
Yes.
and they play like UT Martin or something.
Oh,
like
yeah,
that.
they get a bye week, basically.
Yeah, and I'm just like, all right, like when am I going to learn about Oklahoma State?
You're not going to see anything. They have all new coaching staff, too. Like 16 new coaches.
Yeah, I mean,
You're not going to see anything from them.
yeah, UT Martin, they're favored by 23.5 points. Like,
They run 2 quarterbacks.
I'll record the game. I'll watch film later this week. How about this?
At least we get a Monday game, though. That's pretty cool.
We do?
Yeah, on Labor Day.
Oh, that's right.
Bill Belichick makes his debut.
Jordan's debut. I would love to see her on the sideline with a headset. She's her get back guy. She's pulling on his belt line, telling him to get back.
Oh, that's funny.
You need a good get back guy, and I would love to see her in North Carolina blue, something really tight,
North Carolina bow.
some yoga pants, like a crop top or something like that, with a headset,
Oh,
and a clipboard. Yeah, she's just the get back coach. Wouldn't that be a good fun role to have? Just being the get back guy.
that used to be my dad for the high school sometimes.
I know, yeah. That's not as cool for the high school team. I'm talking about like college, NFL level, being the get back guy.
Oh, yeah.
Behind the line!
Get back.
Keep those floors up!
But the best game of the day,
Yelling at some sophomores. Do not let that four down. Keep those fours up. We're up by 40. There's 2 minutes left in the fourth. I don't care.
Coach, my arm's getting tired.
You're just holding it.
Yeah.
Holding it. Those poor kids.
I mean, do we get to the best game, the Oregon game?
Oh, yeah. I mean, come on, baby. Time to preview.
Did you see that Montana State did name their starting quarterback?
They didn't name?
They did.
Oh, I was going to say, they're keeping it close to the vest. They don't want to let out all their secrets.
No, I listened to their press conference yesterday.
You listened to the Montana State press conference.
Yeah, their head coach and the starting quarterback now, Justin Lamson, the transfer from Stanford.
That's right. I did hear that name yesterday.
Lamson.
Dude, just respect. Just like, I'm on the radio and I don't even do that much as far as, I do what's necessary. I'm not watching Montana State press conferences, though. That's a level of dedication, man.
I got to figure it out. Whoever we're playing, Mike Gundy, he'll be on my Monday.
I respect that. I understand that.
Yeah, he'll be on that next week. So on and so forth. Northwestern,
Oh
Braun.
I picked that up.
And did you give yourself another?
Oh, my God, yeah. Dude, they caught on my fingers a little bit.
I might need to just
Oh, my
talking about this
God.
game.
Dude, that is... Jesus Christ. It's like touching a hot pepper. Oh, my God. That is so bad.
Well, Montana State does return their top wideout,
I
Taco
feel like-
DeWaller.
I feel like that's their only returning player.
Taco?
I feel like I heard something that they had like 20 guys graduate or something like that.
They did. They graduated. I don't know how this is possible, but they graduated 2 really good running backs, and they're bringing back their freshman All-American running back.
What?
So
It's just a stable.
Adam Jones,
Just an absolute stable of running
6'1",
backs.
200 from Missoula, Montana.
Orioles center fielder, Adam Jones.
No.
Listen, if Oregon does not absolutely demolish them, I'm going to be upset. I'm going to speak it into existence like I did last week and the week before. This needs to be a big dub.
I'm expecting a nice size win, especially with looking at the spread, but I think it might take a second to get going. To get all those pieces going. You're playing against not a terrible team. Like this team,
They're number 2 in FCS.
they beat New Mexico last year. They beat a lot of
I beat New Mexico last year.
No. New Mexico was better than what you thought last year, but all I'm saying is that
Wait, who's the bad New Mexico team? Is it New Mexico or New Mexico State?
New Mexico State's really bad.
Oh, okay.
New Mexico is usually really bad, but they had a decent year last year because of Devin Dampier, who's now at Utah. But
It comes full circle.
yeah,
we're back to Devin Dampier.
yeah. But Montana State could play with a lot of the Mountain West, a lot of that type. I know they have a tackle who's an All-American at the FCS level. They lost a couple guys to the, I guess not really to the draft.
I was going to say you were about to say draft.
Not to the draft, to graduation. Let's go with that.
The real life draft.
Yeah. So
And Enterprise Rent-A-Car selects the left guard out of Montana State. A lot of college athletes, once they're done with their college career, they go professional in something else.
yes.
Enterprise Rent-A-Car.
Enterprise Dome.
I think that my feelings about this game are just very much based off of what happened last year with Idaho, and I'm just like, dude, let's not do that again.
That's why I'm nervous.
Yeah, but
That's why I'm nervous. I don't want to set myself
I feel like you
to...
shouldn't be nervous because there's got to be someone in that locker, Noah Whittington or Mateo, or just someone that's like, hey, some of you guys weren't here last year, or might have been freshmen, or didn't play.
Well, even our quarterbacks were there last year. All of them that would play in this game, like all three of them, were at the...
Dylan wasn't here last year.
What?
When are you talking about quarterbacks? Dylan Moore was, or Dante Moore wasn't here last year.
Yeah, he was.
Oh, he was.
He was just on the bench.
Oh, that's right.
Becca.
That's right.
Him, Novosad, and Luke Moga. They were all...
That's right.
They were all on the bench. They were all here for this.
Proves my point even more.
They're all pumped.
Is that they need to be, and everybody's here.
We need a different start.
We cannot do what we did last year. It is imperative we start fast, start hot, stay disciplined. Don't let some fluky trick play shit catch us off guard.
Over under Kenyon Sadiq, 50 yards receiving.
Over.
Okay.
Over. Give it to me.
Do you think we're going to run the ball all over them or what?
Oh, just everything. 600 yards total offense.
I look at our offensive line, and we got some big bodies up front.
I love it. Yeah.
I think we're going to be able to maul teams, and if we don't, we got some problems.
That's what I'm saying, man. Is just don't play with your fucking food in this game, please. Like, I really, I by the time I get on my catamaran boat at 3:30 on Saturday in the San Francisco
You don't
Bay,
want to have to look at your phone.
I don't want to have to be worrying about this at all. I want to be watching orcas jumping out of the water in the San Francisco Bay. Beautiful image of the Golden Gate Bridge. Maybe drinking a little bit. I don't know if they have any booze on this boat.
Are you supposed to get decent weather there?
Oh, yeah. Saturday, it's supposed to be like I've seen highs of anywhere between 71 to 77 on Saturday.
Okay.
In the Bay, in San Francisco.
It's that marine layer wears out.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, not a big marine layer. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, some of the guys that on the offensive line, Pregnon, 6'5", 318. Isaiah World, 6'8", 318. Oh my God.
I mean, they haven't put out a official depth chart, but I can.
Harkey is the kid from Texas State.
Yeah.
Okay, 6'6", 327.
I can just guess that Harkey's going to be right tackle. Bedford's going to be right guard. Poncho's going to be center. We're going to have Pregnon at left guard, and then World at left tackle. That is the best.
Sign me up. Sign me up, dude.
That's a bunch of big boys moving weight.
Yes. I'm with it. I am with it, and I am with Ducks covering 29.5. What? Don't look at me like I'm fucking crazy. Why not? That's a final score of 45-10.
Okay.
That's a final score of 52-17.
Again, last year you were the one who was, I guess, a little more optimistic.
It was just that Oregon State game. That was the one where I was like, no, they're going to fucking bludgeon them. And that was the one that turned out right. So that's what I'm doing with it here. I'm fucking the secret. Whatever you envision, speak it into existence.
All right.
That's what's going to happen. God damn it. Yeah, Oregon, Montana State in the warm-up against Oklahoma State next week. I mean, I don't want to do a whole full season prediction preview, but Oregon, if you're not finishing with at least double-digit wins regular season.
I got 10-2 is what mine.
It's like you drop maybe let's just assume they lose to Penn State. That's going to be a tough game. And then you drop a conference game against Iowa, or maybe you lose at home against Wisconsin.
I think we're going to beat Iowa. I honestly think we're going to beat Iowa away. I know a lot of people are putting that as like a loss.
So then where's that second loss come from?
That's going to be something random. I don't want to say like a Piscataway or like a crazy East Coast.
At Rutgers?
Yeah. Just like some...
I'd fucking kill myself if they lost to Rutgers.
I honestly think we're going to smash Indiana at home, too.
I mean, Oklahoma State That should be a dub. At Northwestern.
I don't want to say Washington.
At Northwestern. Northwestern is
Washington could be a little scary though.
Northwestern is dog water. They are an underdog to Tulane this weekend.
Yeah.
And then you got Oregon State, dub. So that's a 4-0 start. Maybe lose to Penn State. Let's just say they will. 4-1. At home against Indiana, dub. 5-1. At Rutgers, dub. 6-1. The Wisconsin at home game, I have no idea what to expect.
Dude, I think
Wisconsin.
I think Wisconsin might be like so wounded by that time with their schedule. Their schedule is so brutal.
Color me intrigued. I'm going to take a look at this.
They got to go to Tuscaloosa early in the year, too.
Miami, Ohio, Middle Tennessee, at Alabama. That's that home and home that they yeah. Versus Maryland. By the way, I started a new road to glory. Quarterback at Maryland, true freshman.
Malik Washington. For you
yourself.
No, for
me. Joe Fisher III is just lighting it up at Maryland. It's an insane true freshman season. At Alabama versus Maryland, at Michigan, versus Iowa, at home against Ohio State, going to Oregon.
Yeah, you play Michigan, Ohio State, Oregon.
Oh my God. This is a 4-game stretch, 5 games, 7-game stretch. You go at Michigan, Iowa, Ohio State, at Oregon, Washington, at Indiana, at home versus Illinois.
Yeah, it is brutal.
I mean, we'll see. Those last 3 teams, Washington, Indiana, Illinois, those are 3 teams I'm intrigued to see how the Big Ten plays out where they fall in it. But that is, oh my God.
If they're still alive after Ohio State and then
that is a
travel to
7-game
Eugene.
Stretch. Really, 9-game stretch. I mean, Maryland, whatever, but Alabama as your last non-con game too? Jesus
It'll be
Christ.
back-to-back years for Billy Edwards coming to Autzen. He was Maryland starter last year when he came.
Oh, my God. That's going to be a fucking mess. Yeah, I mean, maybe.
That's got to be a win to me. Sorry, that's a win.
No, that's a good point.
I'm putting
I
that
didn't even I haven't seen Wisconsin's schedule and looking at that.
It's one of the hardest in the country.
It's a murderous row right there.
Yeah.
At Iowa, versus Minnesota at home, versus USC at home, at Washington. I mean, maybe one of those last 2 games, losing to USC or Washington. They better not fucking lose to Washington in Seattle.
We better not to lose to USC either.
All right, 11-1 then. Let's call it.
Done.
All right, 11-1 Oregon Ducks season.
Wrap it up.
And then, I mean, we kind of talked a little bit about the Oregon State versus Cal game. Oregon State 2-point favorite versus Cal.
Is it 2 now? It was 2.5 earlier.
I believe it's dropped down to 2.
Okay.
Yeah, from what I saw today. I was checking them today, the lines and everything, and I believe looking at it, 2. That's on ESPN, the ESPN bet.
Trent Bray took over the play calling for the defense this year.
Oh.
He said, screw it. We're not having a D coordinator. I'm the D coordinator.
I'm the captain now.
Yeah, no one's doing better than me. So, year 2 in Gunderson's system.
I like it. There's something about a defensive coordinator or, how do I say this? A head coach that was a defensive coordinator that goes back to calling the defense. Like, I feel like there's this like psychological, mental, like just place they go into, like their happy place, where as soon as it turns over to the defensive side of the ball, they almost like black out and they like, all right, I'm a fucking defensive coordinator again. Here we go. All right.
Yeah.
I want to run 4-3.
I'm getting the point. Yeah.
Mike Samblett, like he is just fucking locked in. And that's what I hope with Bray and Oregon State is that, like, to make it a comparison in the NFL, like Todd Bowles is like this for me with the Buccaneers. Like,
yeah,
that he calls defensive plays for them, and their defense can get nasty sometimes. And
they are.
Be pressuring.
Yeah,
and
they're blitzing all over the place.
And he just looks like he just is stone-faced and just in his fucking element. And that's what I hope happens for Bray in Oregon State, where it's like once it gets over to the defensive side of things, that he is just locked in and back in his element of calling defensive plays, and then Oregon State is just getting after it.
Yeah, Trent Bray is a way back. So far as a D coordinator, he is pretty nasty. But he also just doesn't have like the guys all the time to run probably what he needs. And being a head coach last year, I think he was just trying to figure out how to be a head coach for the first time ever.
Yeah. This is a big year for Oregon State, man. I mean,
Yeah.
like, with all these new teams coming into the Pac-12 next year, like, plant your flag. Say, this is our conference, you know. All you guys are coming into the Pac-12, like, it is our conference, and you are all coming in to take it away from us and or Washington State. By the way, they got that split series against Washington State later this year.
Ooh.
Oregon State versus Washington State twice.
Yeah.
When's the last time that's happened? I mean, like, in regular season play. Like, obviously,
Did they do that last year, or was it just this year?
No, it is just this year.
Okay.
But when's the last time two teams played each other in the regular season?
Yeah, this
Like
isn't
1924. Like,
yeah.
I feel like I've never seen this happen.
Yeah, that's insane.
All right. To wrap things up,
Yes.
you want to go over to big number, little number? Try and guess some spreads and some point totals?
Okay.
Can you guess what the biggest point total is for this week? What matchup? No looking, no cheating.
I mean,
What matchup or matchups?
matchups.
Well, maybe. There could be one, there could be two.
Are there multiples that are at the same total?
I don't know. That's for you to guess. Maybe I give you, maybe you say one. I'm like, you know what? That's one of them. Maybe it's not one at all. Maybe there is one. Maybe there's three.
Well, there's
Biggest point total.
I was thinking that the USF in Boise one might be up there because I saw that one earlier in the week because it's a Thursday game, and I was like, yeah, this might be a point total that would be one of the higher ones because they're both offenses should be able to put up points, no problem. What other teams are there, though?
He's going through it right now. Well, I will tell you, yes, you're correct. South Florida, Boise State is one of two games with the highest point total this week, 63.5. That is one of the two games.
I mean, any kind of game that involves anything to do with North Texas is usually crazy. What else?
I hope you're not just like scrolling through Vegas Insider and looking at the point
I
totals
mean,
right
you
now.
can look at my computer. I'm not. I'm just
Fucking cheater.
going up and down of what I know about the offenses.
You want a hint of what this other game is?
Yeah.
It is a classic Power 4 versus trash opponent for week 0, which doesn't really narrow it down, but...
I was going to say, there's a lot of those week one, so that didn't help me at all.
I'll give you another one. The team that's playing it is a top 25 team.
Oh. Ooh.
It's a top 25 team playing a dog water, maybe FCS. Yeah, they're definitely an FCS school.
Oh, no.
And the last hint, they're in the same state.
Oh, God.
We got an interstate matchup here. Interstate rivalry. I don't know if it's a rivalry, but... Want me to give it to you?
Yeah, give it to me.
Illinois versus Western Illinois.
What's the total on that?
63.5.
Illinois is going to put up a majority of that then?
Well, they...
I didn't know that their offense was going to be that potent.
Well, I will also just give you the answer to the biggest point spread of the week because it is also this game. Illinois is favored by 45.5.
God.
45.5. You taking it? You taking them to cover?
No, that's week one. That's ballsy. I can't do that.
They're playing Western Illinois.
That's bad.
That I can't imagine. Like, I think, we get 4 to 5 of those games that are like 66-0.
What a warm up. What a warm up.
We get 4 to 5 of those games every week one where a team just absolutely destroys the FCS school that they're playing. I think this is going to be one of them. I think Illinois wins this and covers. Not only wins it because they should, but they're going to cover the 45.5. All right, book it.
Oh,
Lock of the week, guaranteed winner. Illinois versus Western Illinois. I love it.
the Pharrell.
Honorable mention for biggest point spread of the week. Do you want to take a stab at either of those? It's not 45.5, but still very high. 2 of these games.
Honorable mention, huh?
Honorable mention, very, very high spreads.
Very, very. Are we talking? Oh, I know one.
All right.
Penn State.
Penn State over Nevada, 44.
Yeah, that is. I mean, unbelievable.
Wolfpack going to be licking their wounds after that one.
And that's one that I might tune into for the first quarter.
Oh, I thought you were going to say take Penn State to cover.
Oh, I mean, them and Georgia's got to be high against Marshall.
Yes, but it was not part of my honorable mentions here. But color me intrigued. I'm going to look this up real quick.
Oh, my God. I should have guessed this.
Georgia is a 39.5 point favorite over Marshall.
Yeah.
Who you guessing? Who?
I should have guessed this after what I saw at Hillsborough Stadium last week. 43.5 BYU?
Yeah.
Oh, my God. Don't even get off the bus.
Yep, 43.5.
All right, there. Take your paycheck, Portland State, and go home. You're licking.
It was great. Yesterday, I was listening to the guys on Primetime, and they were talking about that, how BYU plays Portland State. And I think Isaac was like, where's that game at?
Yeah.
BYU coming to Portland State, coming to Hillsborough Stadium.
Do you imagine them getting off the bus? They're like,
Where the fuck are we?
are we at a high school? Yeah, that is unbelievable.
So that's, I'm going to go out and say that I'm guessing that's not a home and home, that BYU. And
no,
Portland
that's a
State
paycheck
has.
game. That's a paycheck game. You go there, you get your ass whooped, you go home.
God, that needs to be studied. I feel like someone needs to do some in-depth journalism into the psyche of a football program going into a game like that. Like, you're Portland State, you're in that locker room before the game. Like, are you getting yourself and your teammates amped up? Like, we fucking got this.
You just got crippled by Tarleton State, and you're like, yeah, we're going on the road to
Play BYU.
BYU
Let's fucking do
in the
this,
men's.
guys.
Let's go, boys.
Like, what's Barney saying there? Like,
Don't die.
let's just get out of here live.
Yeah, don't die, guys. We're going to run 10 plays total, and we'll run the ball as long as we need to.
Has anybody, I feel like we need some hard-hitting journalism, an athletic article of people going and talking to coaches and players at these programs. I'm like, dude, what's
Hey,
the
off
message?
the record.
Yeah, like what's the message? Yeah, like what do you guys, like, I know you guys are preparing for this game, but at any point during the week, like on a Tuesday, does someone just like, dude, fuck this. Like, let's just go play some football.
And Portland State, they don't even have any like film on this BYU quarterback at all.
Like, like, I'm trying to find another example here. Again, like the Western Illinois versus Illinois matchup. Like, what are we doing? Like, I know they're getting a payday, but like, is that talked about out loud? Long Island University is going to Florida.
Dude, that one I was like, what a joke.
There's not even a spread on that one. They haven't even put
It's got to
anything
be 75. Island, I didn't even I thought they only had a basketball team.
That could be that could be one of those 66-0 games.
Long Island football there?
I guess so. I guess there's a school somewhere on that island.
Like, I mean, is DJ Lagway healthy? 1, and 2, don't even play him.
Yeah, no, don't.
Second string the whole game.
Texas Tech, Arkansas Pine Bluff.
Pine Bluff is scrappy.
You do not want to play Arkansas Pine
You wanna
Bluff
see
early
Pine-
in the season. You do
yeah.
not want to see them. How about SMU versus East Texas A&M?
No.
Not Texas A&M.
East Texas A&M.
Yeah, get it right. Okay.
Are they the same colors as Texas A&M?
No.
Oh.
It looks like there's some sort of black and gold. The Lions, in the Southland Conference.
Good God.
All right. And now for the lowest point total of the week. What is the lowest point total of the week? Who gets the honor of the lowest point total?
I think I remember seeing something about this, though. I think because I was looking at betting it.
Come Come on, baby.
At least the one that I could think of was Wisconsin.
Verse
Is that Miami, Ohio?
is correct. 39 and a half.
Yeah.
That is so bad.
It's really bad.
That is terrible.
That's telling me that, that's just telling me that I think Wisconsin's doing a lot of that. They're looking for a nice, easy dub at the start of the season, even though don't count out Miami, Ohio.
That's what I was trying to say, or was trying to think of earlier.
Is Chuck Martin still there as the head coach? He's a scrappy underdog.
I was trying to think earlier today. I'm like, man, do we try and figure out what top 25 team gets upset this weekend? Or is it just a clean slate, everybody wins? But trying to figure out where that upset comes, like that's a tricky one.
Yeah.
Like, does UTSA, does the Roadrunners upset Texas A&M, which would be classic A&M? Does Georgia State show up to Oxford and knock off Ole Miss right away?
Georgia State's scrappy. I was thinking maybe, like, what if Joey Aguilar just had a nightmare first game and lost to Syracuse?
Yeah.
Like,
honestly, wouldn't be surprised.
Just go to Rocky Top after Heupel just gets that extension, that contract extension this week, like today.
Would not.
And goes and loses to Syracuse at home at Rocky Top.
Now that you said that, please, I want that to happen so bad. And then closest point spread this week. What is the closest point spread of week 1?
Is there a pick'em out there?
Not that I saw.
So it's got to be
a lot of games they have not posted lines for yet.
It's got to be one, like Ohio State, Texas, like being the 1-2, or
that is not it.
What?
That is 2.5 now. Actually, Ohio State at 2.5.
I did see a game this week that cracked me up earlier. That's a low one, but if you're saying 2.5 is not right,
nope.
The Temple UMass spread 2.5.
Temple UMass. You're gonna be locked in on the Minutemen.
I just want to kind of see what Kesey Keeler is doing at Temple for his first game.
You sick fuck. I don't know if you're gonna be able to get this one.
Yeah, tell me what it is. If it's not 1 or 2,
it's not a Power 4 matchup. Neither of the teams are Power 4.
Okay.
I'll give you another hint. One of the teams played in week 0. So that gives you 10 teams.
Yeah.
And I referenced this game earlier in the show.
You said something about this game?
I did. Quick little nugget on this game earlier.
Wow. It's not going to be a Kansas State or Iowa State game, right?
No.
It's got to be who else is playing this week?
That played last week. And I referenced them.
Fresno?
It is Fresno State and Georgia Southern. It is a 1.5 point spread. Georgia Southern is the favorite.
No way.
You're flabbergasted. Taken aback, literally.
Feeling bad for the Bulldogs right now.
Yeah, that's not good, Bob. That is not good. Georgia Southern, though, they need to get a dub because they go to USC next weekend.
Good Lord.
So they need to go into Fresno State. They need to go into California, get a dub, get the hell out of there, go back to Georgia, and then fly immediately back to California. Do you think they're going to stay the whole week? If I'm Georgia Southern, if I'm that head coach, we're staying in California the whole week.
Yeah, I don't know what your budget is for.
I don't care. I'm running it up. If I'm guessing that Georgia Southern Eagles
charging
budget,
to the Amex card.
Yeah, I'm guessing their budget is pretty small.
Yeah.
But if I'm a head coach, I'm marching into that athletic director's office as soon as I find out that we have back-to-back games in California. I'm like,
we're staying.
You're lodging us up in California for the whole fucking week. There's no way. You got to go from Georgia to Fresno, fly back that night, and then in 5 days fly back out to California. Hopefully school hasn't started for Georgia Southern. Poor kids.
Probably did.
God. But yeah, that's the closest point spread of the week, 1.5. I think that there are some at 2.5. Like I said, the Texas, Ohio State. That's 2.5.
That Temple.
Baylor, Auburn. Auburn is a 2.5-point favorite there. Ohio State, Texas. Temple, UMass, as you mentioned, that's a 2.5-point spread there. Those are, and then Notre Dame, 2.5-point favorite over Miami. There you go.
Can't believe Florida's playing Long Island. That just blows my mind.
Yeah, that's
The hell.
That's pretty goddamn bad.
Oh. And then one of the things that I see up here on the right side of the NCAA news, former USF and Oregon D coordinator Jim Leavitt facing theft and battery charges.
It was domestic battery, something else, and then grand theft. What the hell happened to Jim Leavitt?
Good
He used to
God.
just be the hokey Pepsi guy for the Ducks. Every social media post would be talking about, I love Pepsi.
Yeah, that's right. He was such a...
He was the Pepsi guy.
Yeah, he
I
was
literally just thought of him like a month or so ago. I was like, dude, what happened to the Pepsi D coordinator?
He threw a fit when Mario Cristobal got the head coaching job over him. He
Oh,
was like,
yeah.
nope, I'm done. I was going to be the head coach.
And then he went with Willie over to Florida State, and then they went with him over to South Florida. Was that his career arc there? Wow, what happened?
Well, you see this, Chris Lowe, 12 minutes ago, sources Oklahoma State plans to start Haas Haney at QB in the opener.
And Haas Haney is from what school? Where did he transfer from?
He's just Oklahoma
He's just
State.
Oklahoma State,
Yeah.
bro? Okay.
Zane Flores is who I thought was going to win it. He was the highly regarded guy, but Haas Haney is fast.
Oh, Jim Leavitt was over at Colorado for a few years. That was before Oregon.
It was like one of his better years.
Yeah, that's right. And he was on the 49ers staff for a little bit, too? How about that? Yeah, fall from grace for Jim Leavitt. That's unfortunate.
That's
well,
tough.
actually, not unfortunate. It sounds like he's kind of a piece of shit. So, I mean,
His ex-girlfriend, I guess, bad day for her.
yeah, I would say so.
He didn't have his Diet Pepsi.
Yeah, his Pepsi wasn't cold enough. God, did you see the picture also of him in like the orange? Like he was all smirking. Like he seemed very proud of himself.
He kind of seems like a sick fuck.
Yeah, Leavitt was arrested Monday night at a St. Petersburg apartment complex. Been charged with felony grand theft, misdemeanor counts. According to arrest records, Leavitt grabbed the woman's arm as she attempted to walk away from him. He's also accused of taking the woman's Louis
back here.
He's also accused of taking the woman's. Get your ass back here. He's also accused of taking the woman's Louis Vuitton purse, clutch, and wallet valued at over $5,000 and refusing to return them. Police said Leavitt also pushed the chest of a man who was present during the argument. Get the fuck off me!
He said, I paid for these Louis Vuitton things.
Fucking throw my Pepsi in your goddamn face.
Ungrateful bitch.
Somehow Jim Leavitt is now very Southern.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. I remember seeing this today. USF announced in June that Leavitt would be inducted into the school's athletics Hall of Fame during an October 2nd ceremony. $20 says that still happens. Yes, they're going to do it still.
You think?
Oh, I will be locked in on October 2nd into South Florida football. There will be some ESPN Ocho game that they've got broadcasting. And before the game, very cool moment for D coordinator Jim Leavitt as he's inducted into the South Florida. A little bit under fire. But
sorry, Jim cannot join us here tonight because
he's in jail. He's still serving time.
He's in the Tampa, Florida jail right now.
Yeah, man. Get that guy a Pepsi. Get him a Pepsi. All right, we good?
Yep, I'm solid.
It's up and it's good. We almost went 2 hours there, bud. Hour 45.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm rock hard right now. I think it might be the smelling salts that got me.
Yeah, I think the smelling salts really got me.
Dude, that putting water in that was a mistake. That made it much more potent.
Getting hyped up all night.
Dude. I texted my girlfriend the other day, last week, when I tried those. And I guess I totally didn't give her context or like a lead up, like, hey, this is, I just hit her with it, like, just did some smelling salts. Oh my God.
It's like bath salts.
She's like, what?
What are you talking about?
And I was like, oh yeah, we had some smelling salts at work. I just did a little bit of them. I'm ready to go. And she's just like, okay. And I was like, oh yeah, I guess you should probably have some background on this.
Yeah.
So
That's funny.
dude, those will get you going. They will get you going. Well, enjoy Eugene on Saturday.
Thank you. Yes, it'll be great to be back at Autzen.
Yes, I am jealous. But I will be joining everybody down in Eugene at some point. I am targeting the Wisconsin game.
Okay.
Yeah, I looked at the schedule because I'm going to be doing the Ducks post-game show. That I got to be back up here to do that.
You're a Grateful Dead guy, aren't you?
Big deadhead. Big deadhead. The Oregon State game was also on the possibility.
Yeah.
But I figured it was too close because I'm going to miss the Ducks post-game show for this one. And then we got Oklahoma State, we got Northwestern, and then if I went to the Oregon State game, that'd be another post-game show that I would miss.
Yeah.
So I didn't want to miss two.
Wisconsin's a little bit later. Should be a little give you some more time.
And
in
we
there.
know that Oregon's just going to fucking demolish Oregon State.
Have fun in San Fran.
Yeah. Hopefully O's
good.
get me a dub. Orioles get a win over the Giants. That's
Hopefully
all I care about.
Adley magically plays. I don't know.
Probably not going to happen.
Yeah,
He's on the IL right now.
Okay.
But we got some young studs that I'm hoping to show out. And just, like I said, just go and get me a dub while I'm in the stadium.
Just enjoy your time.
Yeah. Gonna get some clam chowder, some oysters, drink some good wine, get some lumpia in the stadium.
Okay.
They got lumpia in the stadium. I know Joey will be happy about that.
Okay.
But yeah, dude, stoked for this weekend. I'm gonna try and catch as much as I can.
Lots of football. Lots of football.
I am gonna record that Oregon-Montana State game and pour over the footage and the film.
Good. You're gonna need it.
I will. All right, Tanner. Appreciate you as always, bud. All right.
Peace.